Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing this evening? Oh, I know a lot of people in this room. I know we can do better than that. How is everybody doing this evening? That's better. You almost had me going ziggy, zaggy, ziggy, zaggy. Nice. Well, welcome to our 51st anniversary of the Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Awards. Woo! Tonight, we celebrate the extraordinary women whose leadership, service, and achievements continue to shape our community. I'm Tracy Van Kelsbeek, Executive Director with KWO Oktoberfest, and I'm delighted to welcome you. We begin by acknowledging that we gather in Waterloo Region on the traditional territory of the Chinontan, Anishinaabe, and Haudenosaunee peoples. We are situated on the Haldeman Tract and bound by the dish with one spoon wampum, which guides us to share and protect the land and its resources. We recognize and honor the enduring presence, knowledge, and rights of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples who live here today, and we commit to advancing truth and reconciliation in our work. Did you enjoy our music this evening? I'm not sure where the students went, but let's hear it for the musical stylings of the talented Eastwood Collegiate Songwriters Club. They were pretty fantastic. And a big thank you to TD Commercial Banking, our entertainment sponsor. I love this event, probably more than any event ever, because the room is just electrified. Do you guys feel that? It's fantastic. Yeah. I think I might sit at that table later. All right, recognizing women's achievements isn't just about appreciation, it's about creating momentum. When we highlight leadership and resilience, we inspire others to see what's possible. That ripple effect matters. It encourages the next generation to aim higher while honoring those who have challenged barriers and expanded what leadership looks like. When we celebrate our achievements, we help make opportunity and representation more real for everyone. I'm proud to stand here representing KWO Oktoberfest, an organization that, for over 50 years, has celebrated and elevated women across our community. Now, it's my privilege to thank our event sponsors. This evening would not be possible without you. So let's hold our applause till the end. Except for the first one, because I'm really happy about this one. I'm happy about them all. But our title sponsor, BMO Financial Group, thank you so much for coming on board this year, BMO, and Jacqueline and all your partners and all your BMO family. Our speaker sponsor, Galling WLG. Decor and floral sponsor, Harp and Finco. How beautiful are all the flowers? Look at behind me. Amazing. Conestoga Mall, how many people, well, you're going to talk about this a little bit later, Robin, but how many people have got the wonders of flowers up there? Yes. Conestoga Mall, I said that. TD Commercial Banking, Gove and Brown, Bonnie and Associates, Thunderstorm Productions and Thunderstorm Snacks, Rogers TV and Rogers Radio Group, and Sherwood for making us look good. So let's give them all a round of applause. So many people in this room are dedicated to strengthening our community, and tonight we recognize nominees across 12 award categories whose contributions truly stand out. One of my favorite parts of this event each year is meeting nominees during their headshot sessions, as well as getting to connect with our adjudicators. It's always such a privilege to connect one-on-one and hear the stories, perspectives, and care that so many people bring to this whole process. Looking around tonight, it's clear how much leadership and support exists in this region. Individuals like Fawn, who works to reduce chronic hunger among children, or Laura, who strengthens corporate social impact, or Leanne, who brings the stories of our community to our dinner tables, and Cheryl, whose contributions to tech and community building have made a lasting mark. Would all of our nominees please stand so that we can recognize you? Amazing. Thank you. Let's take a moment to show some love to our award category sponsors: Grand Valley Construction Association, Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. Again, I want to sit at that table back there. Home Hardware, Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker for Chestnut Park West. Onward Media, Perimeter Institute for Theatrical Physics. I think it's their table. Pillars Fine Foods, Reese Informatica, Schlegel Villages, and YW Kitchener-Waterloo. Let's give them a round of applause. We're honored to have so many distinguished guests with us this evening, so please give a wave as I call your name. Senator Marty Deakin, MP Bartis Chagger, MP Kella DeRitter, MPP Ashlyn Clancy, who's also a nominee, MPP Catherine Fife, Regional Chair Karen Redmond, Mayor Sue Foxton, Mayor Dorothy McCabe, and Mayor Barry Verbanovic. And we got some more. We also have regional councilors, Chantel Hunink, Joe Gowing, Matt Rodriguez, and Colleen James, who's also another nominee, and I love her outfit tonight. We have Waterloo councilor Hans Roach. We have Kitchener councilors. There's a whole table of them. I've seen them. Debbie Chapman, Scott Davey, Jason Deneau, Chris Michaud, Dave Schneider, Paul Singh, Stephanie Stretch, and Kitchener's Fire Chief, Robert Gilmore. I hope I didn't miss anybody. We're also excited to feature a casual conversation with two remarkable women we recognized in this very room last year, Lifetime Achievement recipient Joan Fisk and Rising Star Rochelle Williams, and that'll be following intermission. Joining us this evening are also members of our Oktoberfest family. We have our board president, Daryl Fletcher, Ambassador Andre Killingbeck, along with board members Joanne McCormick and Rob Hesch, plus some of our operating council members, staff, and committee volunteers. All right, let's get to the good stuff. We've got a wonderful evening ahead of us this evening. We're celebrating impact and shining a light on women who are behind that. So let's keep that energy going. Welcome our guests, Robin and PJ from Country 106.7.
Oh my gosh, look at our signatures. They're so fit. Someone forged our signatures.
I don't think that's mine.
BMO Women of the Year, how we doing?
Oh, that was weak. That was weak.
Where
Come on,
did
it's
the table
Thursday.
go?
Everybody's excited. Everybody's having a few beverages. At least looks like you're having a few beverages.
No one's admitting to having a few beverages. No. Welcome to the BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Awards.
Yeah.
You have arrived. And in the words of Shania Twain, the best thing about being a woman. Yes!
There you go. There you go.
Oh my gosh,
All
right
right.
after we're done working 9 to 5, in the woods, Dolly Parton. We're Robin and PJ from Country 106.7. We work from 5:30 until 9 in the morning, which now when I say it out loud, makes us sound incredibly lazy.
Or tired.
Due to our flexible schedule, we were available to be back with you here tonight. Thank you so much, Women of the Year, for having us back again.
It's a great thrill for us to be here. It's several years now that we've been able to do this together, and since Robin has joined our group at Country 106.7, and it's always fun to see the fire in the eyes of all the women and the nominees and the winners in this room. It's really great to see, so give yourselves a round of applause for getting to this point and doing what you do in this community. Okay, so most of you will have already found our QR code on your table right there in the middle, and that will link you to the digital event program. In the program, you'll find all the nominees and their bios for each award category for this evening. It's great to see so many of you enjoying the 360 photo booth. Hands up, who got their 360 photo done? There's a few, all right. All right.
So fun, right? After you figure it out, you're like, hey.
Big thank you to our friends at the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce for making that possible. We invite all of you to capture a memory of tonight's event with a group photo. It's really fun to do, so check that out when you get a chance a little bit later.
Thank you so much to Kinsella Marketing for taking headshots of our 2026 nominees. Alex Kinsella has volunteered his talent and his time to capture these incredible photos of our nominees over 3 fun-filled headshot days at Eric's Place in Waterloo. This is a truly unique event venue created by the fun-hearted founder of Thunderstorm Productions. You'll notice the popcorn on your tables too. It's because of these partners that every nominee will be receiving a copy of their professional headshots. A big thanks to Eric and Alex for their support of our nominees. Eric, you have a fan.
Eric's Place is also a location where Thunderstorm Snacks makes all their fantastic popcorn flavors. Mine has been stolen already. I'm just letting you know that it was gone as soon as I got to the table. We are grateful to have the signature Women of the Year popcorn snacks on all our tables again tonight, courtesy of Thunderstorm Snacks. You can eat it now, or of course you can take it home and enjoy it while watching the broadcast of tonight's awards on Rogers TV, premiering on Saturday, May 23rd at 9 p.m. And there will be repeats on Sunday, May 24th, Tuesday, May 26th, and Saturday, June 6th, all on Rogers TV.
PJ and I will be personally coming to your homes and make sure that you watch every single broadcast.
I did not agree to that, but okay.
Surprise!
Whatever it takes for the show.
If the popcorn makes you thirsty, there's a bar just outside
Where?
in the hallway. Not for you.
There was wine on the table, though.
It's conveniently located right next to the silent auction. Who's bid on an item so far? You better stock it.
They're not going to tell you if they bid.
They will now, just not later, okay? The good news is you can stock it right from your table, okay? So at any time you can pull out your phone and just keep a running tally and see if somebody has outbid you. So feel free to do that throughout the evening. We've got some great items. Who saw the 2 round-trip tickets anywhere Air Canada flies? I'm available to go as your +1. There's also a gift card from Conestoga Mall and many, many more awesome items. So thank you to everybody who generously donated those tonight.
Also tonight, each guest will receive a special Minty Gold and Silver Exchange fundraising chip at their place setting. Minty is a women-owned and run Canadian company that helps people turn unwanted or broken gold and silver jewelry into money through secure in-store pop-up pickup services. Even a single broken earring, an unmatched ring, or tangled chain could hold surprising value. You are all invited to bring your forgotten treasures along with your chip to Minty for a complimentary evaluation anytime following tonight's event. For every chip redeemed, Minty will donate $25 back to the Women of the Year Awards in support of empowering women in our community. All right, so thank you to them.
All right, Women of the Year, are we ready for a show? 2 people are ready. Awesome!
Also, we got to figure out, all right, where are the party tables?
Oh, now all the tables are in. That's fine.
I didn't hear much over here.
There's some arms going over here.
A little bit.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, wait till like half an hour from now.
A little bit over there.
This whole room will be a totally different story.
All right, one more time. Where are the party tables? Okay, all right, now we're going.
Meet us at the back at the photo booth at intermission. And now, please welcome Regional Chair Karen Redmond to bring greetings on behalf of the Region of Waterloo.
So I need to tell you that I get to go to a lot of events, as do all of my colleagues who have already been mentioned, and this is one of the favorite of the year. And PJ and Robin, you are here because you are so entertaining. You're probably sleep deprived right now, but you add so much to the evening. I was at an event called Black Swan Conference, and it was empowerment of entrepreneurs who are from equity-seeking groups. And one of the lines really stuck with me, and that was a sentence that it started with, that you are in the right room. So I want you to look around at all the people in the room, and I often say, if you could see what I see from up here, it is absolutely amazing. It's a pleasure to be here with the Women of the Year celebration, one of the most inspiring evenings in the community each year. It's well done, it's polished, and there is so much to celebrate. So on behalf of the Region of Waterloo, I want to extend my congratulations to this year's nominees and award recipients. And I want all of you to think about the people that supported your nomination and the letters that they submitted. And all of those things about you are true, whether or not you walk away with the award or you have the pleasure of being nominated. Everything that has been contributed to your nomination is true about you, and you are valued within this community. Each of you represents the very best of our region. You're innovators, advocates, mentors, and change makers. You're building stronger communities, not just through your achievements, but through the doors that you open for others. What makes Waterloo Region special is not just our economic strength or our growth. It's our people. It's the commitment to equity, to inclusion, and to lifting each other up. Events like this remind us how important it is to recognize those who lead with purpose and inspire others to do the same. To the organizing committee and the sponsors, thank you for your continuing support to shine the spotlight on these incredible women in our community. And to everyone here tonight, thank you for supporting and celebrating excellence. Congratulations again to all the nominees, to the recipients. We're proud of you. We are grateful for everything you do to make the region of Waterloo a better place for everyone. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Chair Redmond. How incredible that this event has been going on for 51 years. It's as old as me.
Well, you both look great.
That's the right answer.
Decades of celebrating inspiring women is a true credit to this community, for sure, and their achievements in our community. Many things have changed over the years, including some of the award categories. One thing that has remained constant is the generous support of the corporate community that helps make this event possible every single year. From award sponsors and in-kind supporters, everything they generously give is in support of the women here tonight. A big thank you goes to our new presenting sponsor, BMO Financial Group.
Woo!
And now please welcome Jacqueline Hewson, Vice President and Market Leader with BMO Private Wealth, and BMO Nesbitt Burns to bring a few words of welcome from our new presenting sponsor, BMO Financial Group.
Jacqueline, you have some fans.
You got at least a couple of tables that are cheering for you.
And one person at the side, okay?
You guys can stay there.
Okay.
Anyway, good evening and thank you so much. Wow, this crowd is amazing. I've had the opportunity to be at this event for a number of years now, and it just gets better every year. I want to thank all of you for being here to celebrate tonight and celebrate the women in our community. I'm proud to welcome you on behalf of BMO, and I also want to thank KW Oktoberfest for your team's dedication in bringing this event to us yearly. The volunteers and the people that make this happen every year, thank you. This evening, we are recognizing over 70 incredible women who have been nominated for their excellence. Congratulations to each and every nominee. You should be very proud. At BMO, we have a long-standing commitment to supporting women within our organization and in the communities that we serve. One example is our BMO for Women platform, and you do have a tent card on your table, so I do encourage you to take a look at it. One of the areas in this platform is actually resources. We have a Celebrating Women grant, so I like to make people aware of that. As well, we provide support for starting and growing businesses and guidance on building your wealth. We also partner with a number of local and national organizations and do host events in the community. So please look at that. Those organizations, some of them that we partner with are Women Get On Board, the Women's Presidents Organization, Grow Your Biz, and WBE Canada. Really, this is a way to bring meaningful opportunities and connections to women within our community. But tonight is also about individual achievement, but it's also more than that. Each of the women here being recognized, they've been supported, mentored, and encouraged along the way. And in turn, they are lifting others up and advocating for them when it matters most. While mentorship is important, we know that sponsorship is what truly drives change. And I know a number of you have started the dialogue on this over the last number of years, because sponsorship goes beyond advice. It means opening doors. It means advocating for someone in rooms they're not in. and speaking their name when it counts. So I encourage each of us to be that person, to bring another woman with you, to create opportunities, and to help others move forward. Once again, congratulations to our nominees. Enjoy your evening, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jacqueline, and thank you to BMO Financial Group for all of the things that you do, not just locally, but across the country. Incredible. Since 1969, Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest has created magical moments that bring our community together. Who's taken their kids to the Thanksgiving Day parade? Right? It's a staple. Doing the chicken dance at one of the Festhallen. Same people. Or being here in this room celebrating our nominees. Same people plus a few extras. Some of these important community events are made possible by fundraisers like tonight's online silent auction. We hope that some of you are already bidding, as we mentioned before. Thank you to all of our partners who have contributed. The auction will be open until 8:30 tonight when the winning bidders are notified by email, right? So it's exciting. You kind of get that, and then you'll be like, and then you'll be like, I won, which I expect you to do if you win something. Every dollar spent on the silent auction goes to support rising costs of the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade, a time-honored family tradition here in Waterloo Region.
Speaking of fundraisers, we have something new this year. Those who joined us last year remember the wine wall. I know Robin remembers the wine wall.
Come on, we sold that out 2 years in a row.
She wanted to sell 100 corks before intermission, and it was a good couple of years. Thanks so much to our generous partners at Conestoga Mall. This year, we're introducing Wrapped in Wonder, a wonderful opportunity for you to win something. Are you in yet?
I'm putting my name in now for some gift cards, so just at the back there.
So purchase a beautifully wrapped, numbered gift box for $25 and collect your Conestoga Mall gift card at the end of the night. The gift cards range in value from $25 to $150. You never know what you're going to get, but you won't get anything unless you get one. So thank you again to Conestoga Mall for supporting our fundraiser tonight and helping us bring the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade to Waterloo Region families again. Now, who wants our first award? There's still...
It's like 17 people.
It's kind of medium still. It's kind of medium. Is it because it's Thursday?
Is it us? You can tell us. It's fine.
Is it us? All right. Time for our presentation of our first award.
Woo!
There we go. All right. Award recipients. When your name is announced, please make your way to the stage stairs on the right. Join us at the podium to accept your award and say a few words, even if you don't want to. They will demand you say a few words. A reminder that photos will be taken on the stage. Please stand with your award sponsor. All recipients are asked to join us on stage at the end of the night for a group photo with Kinsella Marketing. Now, we talk about this every year, and every year it's like herding cats at the end of the show. Remember, if you win, the nominees and the winners, be ready to go for a picture at the end, okay?
Leave your pants on.
Okay, yes. I didn't know that was necessary, but it's all good. And for our audience, we encourage cheering and clapping and celebrating the nominees as their names are announced. Can you do that?
Come on!
There we go.
Nailed it.
We'll also be keeping track of the rowdiest tables. So, yeah. All right, well, okay. It's like
so
one at a time.
Yeah, one person at a time yells, that's all.
One person per table.
All right, let's get going. Our very first award of the evening is the Arts and Culture Award. Please welcome Darren Bondi from Onward Media Group to introduce our first award category and nominees for achievements in arts and culture.
Good evening. My name is Darren Bondi, and I'm proud to be here representing Onward Media Group. At Onward, we help people and organizations bring their stories to life through video. And at the heart of that work is a simple belief. The right story can inspire emotion and connect us with our community. That's why it feels especially meaningful for us to present the Women of the Year Award for Arts and Culture. The women recognized in this category help shape the creative and cultural life of our community. Through visual arts, music, dance, film, theater, writing, festivals, and shared cultural experiences, they create the moments that bring people together. Their work gives our community more meaning, more identity, and more connection.
On behalf of everyone at Onward Media Group, congratulations to all of this year's Arts and Culture nominees.
Here are the nominees for the Arts and Culture Award, presented by Onward Media Group. Amanda Amaral, Alana Decker, Christine Gaucher, Kathy Jordan.
Fantastic group of talented nominees. A big thank you to Onward Media Group and their creative services team for providing all of the video production tonight, including these fantastic nominee introductions. Darren has joined us on stage.
He looks
Onward
exactly
Media.
like his video, right? Same guy, for sure.
It's probably fairly recent, but good notice. All right, the recipient of the 2026 Arts and Culture Award is Amanda Amaral. Amanda is a publisher and children's author. Her new book, My Invisible Friend, ADHD, focuses on helping children and people of all ages understand neurodiversity, foster a sense of belonging, and build confidence and self-acceptance from an early age. She has donated copies of her book to every elementary school in the Waterloo Catholic District School Board, as well as to local children's therapy offices. Amanda also regularly donates her time to participate in school author visits, book readings, readathons, and literary events, reaching and inspiring more than 1,500 children in the community to date. Amanda speaks openly about neurodiversity at events across Waterloo and Toronto, and also volunteers as a facilitator with Junior Achievement. Please welcome Amanda Amaral to share her comments.
Amanda, don't try to get out of here without saying something. Oh no, you gotta say something.
See, I just thought I did a dance and I could go off. I am shocked, especially because I was nominated with some powerhouse of women, so give a round of applause to the other nominees. I wrote this book because I grew up feeling a little bit different because I have ADHD, and I hope that this book and all we're doing in the community is going to help children and other people feel seen. And thank you so much. I'm so shocked. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Amanda, our first award recipient of the night for Arts and Culture, and thank you to Darren and everyone at Onward Media for your support. Let's continue with the award presentations. Please welcome Tanya Fremst from Perimeter Institute for Theoretical Physics to introduce the award category and nominees for achievements in STEM.
Hello, my name is Tanya Fremst from Perimeter Institute for Theoretical Physics. Curiosity is at the heart of everything we do at Perimeter. We believe that asking bold questions and pursuing them with rigor and imagination is how the world's greatest discoveries begin. That is why we are proud to support the Women of the Year Awards as the sponsor of the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math category. Tonight's nominees may be educators, researchers, innovators, or advocates, and in many cases, all the above. What unites them is their role as trailblazers, expanding knowledge, inspiring future generations, and shaping a smarter, more innovative world. Waterloo Region is rich with exceptional women in STEM, and we are honored to celebrate them tonight. Congratulations to all the nominees in the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math category from all of us at Perimeter Institute.
Here are the nominees for the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math Award, presented by Perimeter Institute. Sabrina Gonzalez-Pastersky, Eden Hennessy, Heather Keller, Cynthia Lennon, Donna Strickland, Wei-Hua Zhuang.
Please welcome Carly Nicholas to the stage to help us present this award on behalf of the Perimeter Institute. And
Not the same as the video, right? we knew it, Carly.
Well, nothing gets past you, does
Nothing.
it? Did you have a nap this afternoon? Is that why you're really?
I am on it.
And the award recipient for the 2026 award for STEM is Donna Strickland.
Woo-hoo!
Donna Strickland is a professor in the Department of Physics and Astronomy at the University of Waterloo, and is one of the recipients of the Nobel Prize in Physics 2018 for developing chirp pulse amplification. With Gerard Moreau, her PhD supervisor at the time, they published this Nobel-winning research in 1985 when Strickland was a PhD student at the University of Rochester in New York State. In 1997, she joined the University of Waterloo, where her ultra-fast laser group develops high-intensity laser systems for non-linear optics investigations. Welcome to the stage, Donna Strickland, our 2026 Woman of the Year for STEM.
So, see, my table's standing up for this. Okay, sit down. Okay, it's okay. I can't talk until you all sit down. So I do want to thank my nominator and the people who wrote the letters, one of which is at my table with me. Anybody who knows me knows I don't remember any names, so I'm not going to name any of them. So I don't want to miss some. I do appreciate it. In the last few years, I really have sort of become the poster child for women in STEM, which I have found at times awkward. So I just thought I would share with you how my view of being a woman in STEM was formed with my very first research job. It was the summer after my second year undergrad, and I joined a laser group at McMaster University, and I went down to the sub-basement, because that's where lasers are, and there was a bunch of guys, and I said, hi, I'm Donna Strickland, I'm the new undergrad research in the group, and they all just stood there with their mouths hanging open. And then I found out later it's because I was the very first female to ever be in any of the laser groups at McMaster University. And no, that's not the story. So my whole project that summer was to build this little diode, and I spent the whole summer doing it, and finally at the end of the summer, it was ready to be tested, and I was in the place where we do all the soldering and stuff, trying very hard to silver paint a wire onto this little teeny gray diode, but my hands shake. And so it went out of my tweezers onto the floor with 1,000 pieces of solder on the floor that all looked the very same. But I was determined to find this. So I got down to my hands and knees, and one by one, the guys started coming in the room, and they asked me what I was doing, and every single one of them, after I explained what I was doing, got down on their hands and knees with me and looked. And at some point, I stood there and I looked at them all, and I went, would you all be down here if I was a male undergraduate? I don't think so. I think it's great to be special, and that's the way I've gone through my whole career. So I do thank everybody for making me special again tonight, but this time it's not for being a woman in a man's world. It's out of a sea of remarkably special women. So thank you very much. I go this way.
Congratulations, Donna! Our 2026 STEM Award recipient. Very deserving. And thank you to Carly from Perimeter Institute for being a sponsor. Our next category of the evening is the Health and Wellness Award, presented by the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Healthcare and Physician Recruitment. Please welcome Jenna Petker from the Physician Recruitment Program at the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce to tell us more.
Good evening. My name is Jenna Petker from the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. Healthy communities don't happen by chance. They are built by extraordinary people who lead with purpose, compassion, and excellence. Tonight, we are proud to present an award that celebrates women who elevate health, wellness, fitness, medicine, mental health, and overall well-being in our region and beyond. As someone passionate about attracting and supporting healthcare leaders in Waterloo Region, it is truly inspiring to recognize this group of nominees, women whose vision and dedication strengthen lives, families, and our entire community. The Chamber of Commerce is proud to support the Health and Wellness Award as our commitment to a healthy community. Congratulations to all nominees.
Here are the nominees for the Health and Wellness Award, presented by the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. Sarah Connors, Christy Consell, Danina Kapitanovich, Lily Liu, Nadine Kale, Amelia Yip.
Please welcome to the stage Bonnie Frank from the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being here to help us present this award. And the recipient of the 2026 Health and Wellness Award is Nadine Quell. Nadine is a mindfulness and yoga practitioner, educator, and community volunteer based in Waterloo Region. Since 2018, she has used yoga, meditation, and mindful movement to support mental health and community well-being in diverse settings, including hospitals, correctional institutions, community centers, and the University of Waterloo. Nadine leads trauma-informed yoga and meditation sessions for youth in the Child and Adolescent Inpatient Program at Waterloo Regional Health Network and volunteers regularly teaching yoga to incarcerated women at Grand Valley Institution for Women. Through her compassionate, inclusive approach, she creates accessible spaces for healing, connection, and resilience. Please welcome Nadine Quell to the stage, the 2026 Women of the Year Health and Wellness recipient.
This is a real surprise, so I want to start by sending some gratitude out to my colleague who nominated me. She couldn't be here tonight, she's at West. And sending some gratitude to my yoga teachers and all the lineage of their teachers as well at the branches. And finally, I just want to shout out to all my students, the women at the prison, the kids, the youth at the hospital and the mental health unit. I learned so much from them and I feel like I get so much back. So thank you so much, everyone. What's this big surprise?
Congrats, Nadine. And thanks so much to Bonnie for helping us present that award. Next up is the Community Service Award presented by Reese Informatica. Let's welcome Hannah Feeney to introduce the award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andre Kellingbeck, and I'm the 2025-2026 Oktoberfest Ambassador. If there's anything we can see from the people gathered in this room tonight, it's that strong communities are built by individuals who give their time, energy, and compassion to others. Volunteerism is the heartbeat of lasting change, and tonight we are proud to recognize the women who make a service a way of life. The Community Service Award honors a woman whose dedication to volunteering has made a meaningful difference across Waterloo Region. Often working behind the scenes, these nominees are advocates, fundraisers, and connectors who help solve community challenges and bring people together. We are honored to celebrate their generosity and impact. Congratulations to all of the Community Service Award nominees for the BMO Women of the Year Awards.
Here are the nominees for the Community Service Award, presented by Reese Informatica. Wafa Aga, Morgan Bruganza, Nicole Detlor, Laura Galbraith, Carrie Gousset, Marcella Habermel, Heidi Hallman, Lucia Harrison, Colleen James, Mona Laufelman, Chrissy McKenty, Chanel Seguin, Dorothy Wilson.
My apologies. I think is it to Alex? Yeah, you were not Hannah Feeney. So thank you. Please welcome Enrique Reese of Reese Informatica to help us present the award. Thanks, Enrique, for being here. And your recipient of the 2026 Community Service Award is Lucia Harrison. Lucia Harrison is a long-serving leader at the KW Multicultural Center who has dedicated 36 years to community service advancing immigrant inclusion, settlement, and community belonging in Waterloo Region. Through her leadership, she has helped tens of thousands of newcomers successfully integrate while building strong cross-sector partnerships that strengthen social cohesion, support the development of grassroots organizations, and the celebration of cultures. Lucia's work has shaped local approaches to community and health services, multiculturalism, equity, and inclusion, leaving a legacy that will continue to influence how Waterloo Region welcomes, supports, and celebrates diverse communities well into the future. Lucia is truly an extraordinary woman, and we're happy to call her the 2026 Women of the Year for Community Service. Unfortunately, Lucia is out of the country and is not able to join us this evening. So we'll make sure that this award gets to her as soon as she returns, and congratulations again to Lucia Lucia Harrison, our Arts and Culture Award recipient. And thank you to our sponsor, Reese Informatica. Enrique, I'm happy to accept the award and these lovely flowers on her behalf. Thank you. Thanks very much. I'll just keep them warm.
You know you can't keep that, right?
Shoot.
See it.
What if I change my name quickly to Lucia Harrison?
Doesn't say your name on there?
Okay, it doesn't
see
say
the
that.
name is different?
It's very beautiful. Lucia will love this.
Okay, next is the Educator Award, presented by the Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. To help us introduce this award category, we have a very special guest joining us. Please welcome Lila Graf Kovalenko, a grade 4 student in the Waterloo Region District School Board, and the daughter of the Women of the Year Committee Chair, Karina Graf.
Hi, my name is Lila and I am in grade 4, and I am very happy to be here tonight at the BMO Women of the Year Awards. Being an educator means more than just teaching in a classroom. They help us learn, grow, and believe in ourselves. Learning doesn't stop when school ends. It lasts our whole lives. Tonight, we celebrate the amazing women who love learning and love helping others learn. That is why we are excited to present the second annual Educator Award, the Women of the Year Awards. This award honors educators who work hard, think creatively, and inspire people of all ages. The nominees make learning fair, welcoming, and fun for everyone. They help shape our future by supporting their students and community every day. Congratulations to all of the nominees for the Educator Award at the BMO Women of the Year Awards.
Here are the nominees for the Educator Award. Joe Atley, Leah Miniker, Kelsey Newman, Catherine Newell Kelly, Tam Nguyen, Nicole Puffer, Mackenzie Redmond, Dr. Kelly Robb, Mary Robinson, Shell Secret, Meredith Woodark.
Okay, definitely the cutest video intro. Sorry to everybody else that did a video intro. Great job, Lila. Please welcome Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest President Daryl Fletcher.
No.
Maybe you know him as?
We don't call him that. Nobody knows it. Chef D!
And the second ever recipient of the 2026 Educator Award is Mary Robinson. Here she comes. Mary Robinson is an associate professor in the Department of Mechanical and Mechatronics Engineering and was the inaugural Associate Dean of Outreach, Equity, and Diversity in the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Waterloo. A chemical engineer by education with nearly 2 decades at Waterloo, she has shaped the undergraduate student experience from first year advising to convocation, created STEM outreach programs reaching over 30,000 youth annually, championed the decolonization of engineering, and built lasting traditions like the Waterloo Engineering Pin Ceremony. She is a fellow of the Canadian Engineering Education Association, a licensed professional engineer, and a former University of Waterloo senator. Mary is truly an extraordinary woman, and we're happy to name her as the recipient of the BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Educator Award. Come on up, Mary. Please teach us what you know.
Thank you very much. I am in awe. The women I was nominated in the category with are all wonderful experts in this area. I continue to be amazed. Thank you to everyone who has taught me how to be an educator. I still have so much to learn. And thank you for this opportunity.
Congratulations again, Mary Robinson, the 2026 Woman of the Year recipient for Educator. All right. right, our next award category was introduced just 2 years ago, and the competition has been fierce from the get-go, just like our nominees. Speaking of fierce, please welcome Mandy Bujold from the Grand Valley Construction Association to introduce the 2026 Skilled Trades Award category.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mandy Bujold, and I am the Manager of Industry and Community Partnerships at the Grand Valley Construction Association. 3 years ago, GVCA was proud to help launch the Skilled Trades category at the Women of the Year Awards. Tonight, as we present this award for the third time, we are honored to continue celebrating the growing impact of women in the skilled trades across Waterloo Region. At GVCA, our mission is to build a strong, innovative, and sustainable construction industry. One that is powered by skilled people, committed to excellence, and strengthened through inclusive opportunities. We are grateful to the Women of the Year Awards for continuing to recognize and elevate these vital contributions. The nominees in this category exemplify leadership, craftsmanship, and dedication. They are not only advancing their own careers, but they are inspiring future generations of women to see trades as a place where they can thrive. Congratulations to the BMO Women of the Year nominees in the Skilled Trades category from all of us at the Grand Valley Construction Association.
Here are the nominees for the Skilled Trades Award, presented by the Grand Valley Construction Association. Sauvé Brasseur, Crystal Darling, Jessica Jamel, Stephanie McLean, Charlotte Verge, Brenda Walsh.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up for Mandy Bujold, rock star, to the stage to help us present this award. Speaking of fierce women, Mandy is a fighter, as you know, on many levels. We simply have to take a moment to recognize the amazing success of the Mandy's Champions for Charity program, which recently raised a record-breaking $1.5 million for MAC kids and $77,000 for our own Waterloo Region Health Network. Amazing achievement. Congratulations. Thanks so much, Mandy, for being such a great role model and for being here tonight on behalf of the Grand Valley Construction Association for helping us present this groundbreaking award.
And the award recipient for Skilled Trades is Jessica Jamel. Jessica is a 309A Red Seal electrician and a recognized leader in the unionized building trades. After earning an honors degree in political science, she transitioned into the trades in 2012, advancing into project supervision roles across major projects. Now a dedicated skills instructor and executive board member with IBEW Local 804, Jessica is a strong advocate for inclusion and equity. She also holds leadership roles with the Ontario Building and Construction Tradeswomen, IBEW, Canada Women's Committee, and chairs, advocating for women in the trades at every level. Through ongoing outreach, mentorship, and advocacy, she continues to inspire the next generation while helping shape a more inclusive and equitable future for the skilled trades. Please welcome and congratulate Jessica Jamel, our 2026 Skilled Trades recipient. Good job, Jessica. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Hold on. I just lost what I wrote down.
Hurry up. You only have 10 seconds.
I don't. It's gone. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all gone. Okay. Wow. I was not expecting to win tonight. Thank you to all the other nominees who are present tonight. As a woman in the trades, we all know how hard it is to succeed in our industry, which is why in my pre-written down speech, I wanted to propose an ask to the room tonight. Women in the trades, we suffer a lot of barriers. Recruitment right now is not one of them, but retention is. So my ask to this room, who are all leaders in their industry, is to seek out female-owned contractors or ask your contractor if they employ female tradespeople. And if they don't, find a new contractor that does, please. Because only then, with your support,
that was coming.
I know. Only then can our industry uplift all the women, and the skilled trades offers a tremendous opportunity for women to grow in their lives and have a strong, stable career for not only themselves, but their family. So thank you. This award is amazing, and now I'm going to leave. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Jessica! Our Skilled Trades Award recipient for 2026. And thank you again to Grand Valley Construction Association.
An exciting group of awards so far. Thank you again to our award sponsors, Onward Media, Reese Informatica, Perimeter Institute, the Grand Valley Construction Association, and the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. And thank you to our event supporters, Westmount Signs and Printing, for supporting tonight. They created these lovely glass awards, going home with our recipients this evening, and one of them that apparently Robin's going home with.
They're nice and heavy. Yes.
She took it from you, didn't she?
It's already been taken. Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, well.
As we head into our intermission this evening, this is a great opportunity to visit our friends at Harp and Finco Bloom Bar at the back. Thank you so much for making it look amazing. Again, Ainsley and your team, they've created this beautiful stage decor, which is up here as well to our left. And they also created the Women of the Year She Blooms signature florals, which many of our nominees are receiving this evening. You can purchase flowers for your nominee or check out the other inspired lifestyle products that they have available there at the back. And thank you also to the team at Love Letters for these fantastic marquee letter displays. Don't forget to check out the silent auction in support of Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade. All proceeds from the silent auction do go to support Oktoberfest Cares. All the programming that's there, like the 58-year-old parade tradition, bids will be closing, a reminder, at 8:30. So little tip, there's also a second bar out there, maybe a little less busy, all right? And then you can also bid on an item.
Also, it might be your last chance to pick up something for yourself at the Wrapped in Wonder from our friends at Conestoga Mall. It's an exciting new partnership, and we are so grateful to have the team from Conestoga Mall here with us tonight. Where's the Conestoga Mall team?
Woo! Okay, it's not just me. Yes!
So,
there's only 3 left? Come on!
Left. Well,
are you serious?
Get on it. So, the gift cards are inside. The gift card values range from $25 to $150. All the proceeds go to support the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade. And thank you again to Conestoga Mall, as well as Georgette Packaging for all the beautiful boxes. Thank you to the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce for providing the 360 photo booth tonight. Make sure you check that out at the back. You got an opportunity during the intermission. And when we come back from intermission, we'll be joined by our speakers for the evening, courtesy of Gowling WGL. We'll see you back here in a few minutes with more of the BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Awards.
Welcome back, everyone, to the BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Awards. If you can please make your way to your seats, we are going to get the rest of this evening's program underway. A quick moment of thanks for our event sponsors while you do. BMO Financial Group, our presenting sponsor tonight. Gowling, WLG, Harp and Fin Company, the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Sherwood, Rogers Radio Group, and Rogers TV. TD Bank, our entertainment sponsor, Govan Brown, and all of our award category sponsors tonight. Without you, we couldn't make it happen.
We would also like to take a moment to thank our production sponsor, Sherwood, who helps us create the best possible event for everyone tonight. So thank you to Sherwood. Big thank you also to our corporate table partners, KMPG, Chef D, Lazaridis School of Business at WLU, City of Waterloo, UA Tech Park, Trimac Group, Kitchener Fire Department, and the City of Kitchener as well. Now, how about that silent auction? Now who's made bids on the silent auction? Show of hands.
Can't tell anyone.
No, can't tell anyone. It's like Fight Club. Nobody talks about it. Some great items out there. The silent auction will be closing at 8:30 p.m., 8:30, which gives you, carry the one. For,
oh, math. Math.
14 minutes.
Nailed it.
Did I get that right?
I don't know. I don't have wait, what time? I can't. Oh, 8:16. Wow. Yeah, he did
14
it.
minutes. There you go. All right. 14 minutes. You can keep bidding through the app right from your seats. Use the QR code on the tables. And if you're the lucky winner of an item, you'll be notified by text message, and you can pick it up after the awards.
How's our Wrapped in Wonder Wall doing? Is the Wonder Wall sold out?
Is it sold out?
Is it sold out?
Did Wrapped in Wonder sell out?
Sold out. I'm getting an X at the back. We're done. We're done.
Is that an X not sold out or
not
X sold out?
No, it's sold out.
Okay, I think
sold out. Thumbs up. Sold out.
Is that
Joan bought the last box for Tracy. It's here.
Are those
We're waiting to see.
Are those thumbs or middle fingers?
Yeah, we're good. We're sold out.
Can't tell.
Thank you so much to everybody who purchased a Wrapped in Wonder gift card. Fundraising for Oktoberfest Cares matters, and thank you so much. Hopefully you got somewhere between 25 and 150 bucks. And of course, going to support community events like the Oktoberfest Thanksgiving Day Parade. Thank you so much again to Conestoga Mall for supporting this fundraiser tonight, which is sold out. What a success. Woo-hoo. Many thanks to Gowling WLG for returning as the BMO Financial Group Women of the Year speaker sponsor. Over the years, we have heard a great number of captivating speakers sharing insights and inspiration. Tonight is no exception, and we have something a little different for you. Please welcome Gwyneth Static from Gowling WLG to tell us more about tonight's fireside chat.
Hello and good evening. I am Gwyneth Static, or Gwen for many of you who I know in the room and I've yet to meet. I'm a lawyer and also partner at Gowling WLG here in the Waterloo region. And I have the great pleasure of getting to advise and partner with charities, not-for-profits, and other tax-exempt individuals and entities. And we live in such a philanthropic area of Canada, one of the most philanthropic areas of Canada. And so I'm blessed in that way. At Gowling WLG, we just wanted to say thank you, and we're so excited to sponsor tonight. We're very proud to be celebrating our 40th year here in the Waterloo region, and we look forward to many, many, many more to come. So tonight, I'm very, very lucky to be able to introduce three amazing human beings that are right here on the stage next to me. And I get to introduce them in turn, and I'm counting you among the amazing human beings, Tracy, because you mentioned only two in the speech, but you're certainly one amongst them. So first of all, Joan Fisk. She is, it goes without me saying, but I need to say it myself. She is an incredibly respected community leader, and she is the current CEO of the United Way Waterloo Region Communities. She's awesome and really, really a wonderful person to get to see at all these events. Her career includes executive roles with Gore Mutual, the Greater Kitchener Chamber of Commerce, and Tiger Brand. Joan has also served on numerous boards throughout our community. A few examples are the Waterloo Wellington Local Health Integration Network, the Lang School of Business and Economics Dean's Advisory Board, Wilfrid Laurier University, Conestoga College, and the College of Physicians and Surgeons. Her many honors include the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Award, amazing, the YMCA Women of Distinction Award, and the 125th Confederation Medal. She has a lifelong dedication to equity, public service, community development. Anyone who knows her knows these things very, very well, and is certainly a very deserving recipient of the Oktoberfest Lifetime Achievement Award. I think we have many opportunities to clap for these fine humans. Our rising star is Rochelle Williams as well. She is an incredibly skilled, She is an incredibly skilled young pastry chef and the founder of the Dessert Artist here in the region. After completing her formal education at Humber College and working nearly a decade at places like Shangri-La Hotel and Lady Glazed Donuts, which is a personal favorite of mine for sure, she decided to do her own thing, which I'm really excited to hear more about. Rochelle identified a gap in the industry for Black representation and began to incorporate her Black heritage into her art wherever possible. And so she specifically created things I've learned about and I want to learn more about. The Black Excellence cookies were noted on her website where she highlighted Black women with their natural hair, which is awesome, and positive Black messaging in creating her sweet and savory Jamaican patties that are called petite patties, and I definitely need to get some the next time I'm in your neck of the woods for sure. So these are incredible humans. We've already clapped lots, we've already cheered lots, and we have a lot more to do. But they've generously given their time this evening to speak about their own lives. And so I'm gonna leave it in Tracy's very, very capable hands because I can't wait to hear what everyone has to say.
Thanks, Gwen. All right. Tonight we're in a room filled with accomplished women from every industry and life stage. Women who are building, leading, caregiving, creating, reinventing, and giving back. And if there's one thing this celebration reminds us of, it's this. There's no single path to success. No one timeline, no one definition, and no one right way to build a meaningful career in life. So, my first question is for both of you. In a room like this where we're celebrating, literally, women celebrating women, there's power in hearing how the journey looks in different stages. So when you hear the phrase, career journey, what does that mean to you today, right now at this stage in your life? Yeah, Rochelle, we'll start with you.
So I've been an athlete for most of my life, so a lot of the times I think of like jobs I refer to like sports. So I feel like this is like hurdles, 'cause I did track, and I've never been good at hurdles. I usually knock them over because you're not supposed to jump over them, just to like walk over them. I don't understand that concept. So it feels like a lot of like falling down, getting back up, being tired, thinking like, when is this gonna end? Kind of like that, but somehow I still enjoy the process because at the end of this road is some sort of a shiny medal, and I'm kind of like a crow. I'm attracted to like shiny things and accolades. So I'm just like, if I can get through this, bare minimum, I'll get a participation ribbon. Even though I don't love the ribbon, it's something. So I'll collect that when I'm done.
Well, if everybody can see Rochelle up here, she does love the shiny things. I've never seen Crocs with heels on them before, and I know heels, as we can see, and your shiny stockings, and I have a medal for you, I think, over there.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right, Joan, over to you.
Well, it's hard to beat that. However, though I haven't jumped hurdles physically, I have jumped hurdles physically in a different way in a career. And after being a Lifetime Achievement Award, and my friend dear Jill Laurie is here somewhere who nominated me. Wave at us, Jill, because I was quite shocked last year that I would have to admit to many decades of leadership. So, you know.
50.
Oh, gosh. Imagine admitting such a thing. But in this room, you are all leaders, whether you're here as an X or a Y chromosome. We're here to celebrate the X tonight, but here we are talking about what makes you a leader. And leadership comes from within. It's modeled behavior. It's what takes you to the next level, and you're never done. Leadership is starting and continuing and learning and giving. And that's what my path is all about, so far.
Great answer. I agree. And Joan, you've been such a great mentor to so many people in this room, and we're so grateful that you have done that for us, and such a gift. And Rochelle, you're now under the umbrella.
Get ready.
Yes, thank you for supporting everybody beneath you so we can all rise together.
All right, we're gonna move on. So this is more about kind of looking back, Joan. So when you think back to your early career, what advice do you wish someone had given you but didn't?
I think that the most important thing that I could have heard was it's okay, because you're always so hard on yourself when you're starting your career. You really beat yourself up. You think about, well, I could have done that better. Maybe that was too critical, too difficult. And when people do give you sort of criticism, my biggest advice is roll with it. It's okay. Learn from it. Get somebody to tell you that you didn't really do it perfectly, and believe it. And go forward. I was always like, oh dear, I hadn't done it just perfectly right. But we can do that. We can take this and give a hand up for people behind us. There's no shame in saying somebody's better than you, but there's also so much to learn from the advice that you get from people at every stage and every level.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we learn so much from failure, but yet a lot of people are scared
forward.
of fail.
It's all good.
Fail forward, that's right. All right, over decades, careers and life, they all changed dramatically. What has helped you stay grounded and adaptable through those different seasons?
I think being a woman leader a long time ago, it was really tough. The ceiling was cement, not glass, and although it's not completely broken yet, it was tough because I was, without a doubt, without any kind of help or support, moving forward, making patterns. I was a pattern maker, designer, making patterns for a little company we started called Cotton Ginny, and some of you might remember Cotton Ginny.
Who had Cotton Ginny?
But there I was making matchy little sweatpants and sweatshirts and yellow and pink and blue and, you know, a little bit of crunchy socks and maybe a boulet boot.
Mine was mint green.
Oh, yours was green. But that's what taught me, because I didn't know any better. I just took this fabric, turned it into something else, and that's what started my career. And I'm very grateful I had that opportunity. I didn't expect the success, but what I did teach me was shift happens, and we moved on, and we continued doing different things as we went forward.
Yep, I remember my Cotton Ginny sweatsuit. Has your definition of success changed over time, and if so, how?
I think it's humble. Success is a funny word. It's humble for hard for women, I think, to think the word success. But what I do think is that I have the opportunity to give back. I have the opportunity to mentor, to teach, to train, to lead, and to tell people you can do it. And even when you don't think you can, you can. And even though we talk about how tough it is and how tough the world is and how the economy is so awful, just keep your chin up. Lead with example. You are the leaders, all of you, at every level. Doesn't matter what level of organization you're in, what money you make, and how you do it, and what your title is. The leadership is you. Show up. Be helpful. Be kind. That's what leadership is.
Show up and be kind, I agree. What's one thing you wish women would stop putting pressure on themselves about at work or in leadership?
I think time management is one thing that women have a hard time managing. We all think that we need to do more than we can, and so we keep pushing forward. Whether you are in business, whether you are a student, whether you're in politics, and we've got some amazing political leaders here tonight, this is what you do. You show up, you keep moving, you keep going forward. If you look back too much, it gets a bit scary, so don't do that. Keep going forward and think about leading with example. I say that a couple of times only because it's so important, but stay strong, because no matter what, whether you make mistakes or not, it's okay. You can make mistakes. In fact, you can learn from mistakes. In fact, if you don't make a few mistakes, then there's probably not some real humility inside of you. But that's what I think when I think about what I do for the women in this room, for the men in this room too. Be kind, but think you can actually do it. That would be my advice. Don't be shy.
Great advice.
Over to you.
All right, Rochelle, now you're in the spotlight.
Oh, no.
All right, thinking about early career. As someone early in their career, what has surprised you most about the working world versus what you expected?
I think for me, it's like being an overachiever perfectionist. Like in high school, you're always like praised for doing the most, going above and beyond, volunteering and doing all that. But it's a very like cultivated environment, they're only going to push you so hard because they're not trying to like push you to a breaking point. They want to make sure you're in a safe environment. When you go into like the real world, there's nobody to like make sure you're maintaining boundaries, making sure you're taking care of yourself. You're kind of just doing that self-regulating, but you're so used to somebody else kind of watching you, protecting you. So you're going like 150% constantly. Nobody's ever going to tell you to stop when you're working. You kind of just keep expecting more out of you, and just kind of remind yourself of like, wait, I actually shouldn't be going at 150% all the time. Like in school, there's like breaks and lunches and pauses. You need to apply that into your adult life, because if you don't do it, other people won't, and that's kind of how burnout kind of creeps up on you, because you didn't realize that, oh, I'm going 150% constantly, and that's not actually normal.
Right? She's already learned it. I think I was like 40 when I learned that. Amazing. Yeah, you got to cut yourself some breaks, and yeah, take breaks and take care of yourself.
Yes.
Because nobody else is going to do that for you, although I know your mother is here right now, and she's fantastic, and I'm sure she reminds you sometimes.
Constantly. Thank you, Mom.
All right. So how are you learning to use your voice, especially in rooms where you may be the youngest or one of a few?
So as somebody who identifies as an introvert, I always had a hard time in big crowds and using my voice, just because I just felt uncomfortable in large crowds. But I've always been a very creative and colorful person. So as I got older, I really just started to show that outwardly. That way people can still hear my voice without me having to say a word. Because if you see me at a networking event, especially when I'm by myself, you will see me in the corner, off by myself, maybe reading a book, maybe kind of on my phone, trying to like get comfortable, but I'll have some sort of like a statement piece, like, you know, like my shiny Crocs. And then somebody will approach me and be like, oh, I really like your Crocs. Hi, I'm so-and-so, who are you? And that just really helped me to kind of get out of my shell, because people are approaching me, which made me feel more comfortable, and I'll still be able to like use my voice without having to like go outside of my comfort zone too much, and just kind of like attract the right people towards me, because when you show yourself outwardly, your people will find you whether or not you're looking for them.
I just love this so much, and I know we had talked about this before, and how you found what works best for you and made it work. And yes, your outfit right away stood out immensely to me, and we talked a lot about that, and yeah, I love all of that. So there's a lot of pressure today to figure it all out quickly. How do you manage expectations, your own and others?
I don't. So I usually rely heavily on my support system, because I am the worst at managing my expectations. They're either too high or they're too low. So when they're too high and I'm down to myself for like not hitting my sales goals, or feeling like the cake that I made wasn't quite perfect enough, but I still gave it to the client, they paid all this money, it's not a perfect cake, and blah, blah, blah. My mom was just like, chill. It looks great. Looks like she's not a pastry chef, and she's just like, Rochelle, this is phenomenal. I'm sure anybody else who is not you also thinks it's phenomenal. Or when I have my low expectations, my sister is really good for that. So last year, I actually sat at the back of the room, because I was so confident I was not going to win the award. So I was like, I don't need to be up close. Let the people who are going to win be up close. They can walk to the stage like quickly. And I remember like sitting there and hearing my name called, and was like, oh my goodness, was that me? And my sister's like, of course it was. And afterwards, I had to talk to her and be like, I'm so surprised that I won. She's just like, I knew you were going to. I'm like, you did, so then why'd you let me sit at the back? She's just like, in those moments, I can't be necessarily talked down. She's just there to support me. And she's like, I was also looking out for you. I made sure that you were wearing flats, and I know that you can walk really quickly, so you were fine. So I rely on them to like mitigate my expectations, because I'm not good at it, so I have people to do it for me.
I love too, like when we all sat down, or not sat down, but we were on a Zoom call together, and you were actually working when we were all chatting. Remember this, Joan? And then you were making the cakes, and the cakes didn't fit in the boxes that you.
I was honestly panicking so hard in that moment. And then thankfully that Zoom call helped me calm down, because as soon as you came on the call, I was just be like, oh my goodness, I need to throw in my cakes. I need to do this all over again. I don't have time for this. I'm like, just chill. And just like talking to you like women, and just hearing your stories, and just like how you guys also make mistakes and mess up things, and things don't always go perfect, but you're still fine. So I'm like, oh right, things can be okay anyways.
Perfect. That's awesome. All right, what kind of support, mentorship, or environment helps you thrive right now, Rochelle?
I would say I surround myself with a lot of just other women doing various things. So I have a friend group, and we call it Crafternoons, because we literally get together on like Sunday afternoons and do crafts. And I am not a crafter. I do not enjoy crafts. That is not something that brings me joy, but my friends like it. So they're very accepting. They're very because like I don't craft, so I will bring like a video game. I might bring work sometimes and just do my own thing. And it's kind of just like that whole like co-play aspect, and just like I want to be surrounded by other people, but sometimes I'm always like the same thing, and that's okay because it still gives me that chance to like unwind and relax. And I might try the craft. I might do a little bit of work, but at some point they're gonna be like, hey, put down your computer. We need like kiki and get the tea about like everybody's lives. And it's just nice to like be reminded that like it's okay to just slow down. It's okay to kind of complain and just like maybe not be happy with everything, and just have people to be like, yeah, like things happen. It doesn't always go okay. Oh well, let's have some wine. Like it's great.
I like the last part. Okay, let's have some wine. Yeah. Well, it's about the connection piece for sure. Yeah, cool. All right, so our next question is for both of you. So despite being at very different stages, what do you think women across generations share most when it comes to career challenges and showing up for others in community?
I would say it's really like leading into that whole like failing is fine aspect, because I learned that a lot like from my mother. I looked up to her for like everything. I think she's one of the strongest women that I know, and it's because she lets me in on the times that she makes mistakes. She lets me know when like things are kind of hard, when things aren't okay, when she's not okay, and that just reminds me that like I can also not be okay and still be a strong woman, because we always have this idea that like strength comes from like always like being the best, the top, not showing emotion, and that's not really the case. We're all people, and we're gonna have this whole like plethora of emotions and feelings, and I think being able to express those, feel those, and really sit with them and understand how to process them, that is really like true strength. And I really like love that I can learn that from like my mom and my sister, like just a woman in my household, is showing me that like how you grow and just become a better person by falling down and then eventually getting back up. But you might cry first, you might kind of dwell in it, and then get back up.
Will you be my mom too? That's amazing. Joan, anything to add to that?
Well, I think that when we think what we experience in life, we forget that I often say pain is inevitable. You know, it's not perfect, but misery is optional. So let's just take it a positive step, move forward and say, okay, shift happened or happens.
Okay. So Joan, staying with you, from your perspective, what feels most different for women entering into the workforce today? Opportunities, expectations, barriers?
I think that we heard tonight when we talked about STEM and construction, Mandy did a great job of coming up and saying women can be noticed. We're doing work that's not traditional, or at least what we thought was traditional, but quite frankly, real work isn't traditional or non-traditional. We can do it whether we are, whatever gender that we are, whatever way we show up. What I think is different for women, though, is the opportunities are so varied. It's not so compartmentalized. It's actually exciting. I think being a young woman in the world today would be opening up doors and looking at things without the thought of a barrier. The young women of today, this young, beautiful woman, doesn't have that same worry or fear that they might not be able to, or the opportunity might not be there, because it's there. Just push the door open. Don't wait for it to open for you.
Nice. Don't wait for it to open. Remember, Rochelle. Right, for you, Rochelle, what wisdom from women like Joan feels especially important for your generation to hear?
Take a break. Because my mom, she worked like 2 jobs overtime, and yes, she needed to support the family, but she also needed to take care of herself. And I just kind of saw how by like putting others first sometimes was at her detriment, just because she cared so much about her kids. So that kind of showed me how like, yes, you can love people, support them, and take care of them, but also remember you, because you can't like fill other people's cup from an empty cup, and the more that you burn out, unfortunately everybody else around you will suffer. So sometimes you do need to prioritize like number 1, and then by default you can help other people.
Absolutely right.
So true.
Oh my gosh, very, very true. So if tonight reinforces anything, it's that careers rarely move in a straight line. They loop, they pause, they pivot, and sometimes they restart, and that isn't failure, it's life. What inspires me about so many women is the courage it takes to keep choosing your right next step, to raise your hand before you feel ready, to change direction when something no longer fits, to ask for help, or to begin again with the wisdom that you've earned. So tonight we're surrounded by women whose impact is loud and visible, and also women whose impact is quiet but profound. The Women of the Year Awards reminds us that leadership takes many forms and every chapter matters. Thank you for being part of a community that keeps making space for women to be seen, supported, and celebrated. So Gwen, you're going to come back up and help me present some gifts for our speakers. Thanks.
Oh, cute. The best part are those cute little girls, let's face it.
I don't know if you can see them from the back, but they've been running back and forth with all of the prizes and everything and all of the gifts for everybody, and they've been doing a fantastic job. So let's hear it for our two young assistants up here. Good job, girls.
And this might not be a medal, but this definitely satisfies that need for something shiny.
Joan, Rochelle, Tracy, thank you so much to our fireside chat panel. Fantastic. I love that. I love that we get advice across generations. We all start out as Rochelle, right? We have the bumps and things like that along the way, and then we all grow to be as wise as Joan. Joan, you're welcome. I was very careful about my selection of words.
Thank you, Gowling WLG, for joining us as the speaker sponsor again this year, and congratulations to all the award recipients so far. Good job for everybody, and of course the nominees. Did you know that just like our speakers, all of our award recipients are receiving the Women of the Year signature florals? These were lovingly created by Harp & Finn Company, our decor and floral sponsors. Hopefully you all got a chance to visit the Bloom Bar at the back of the room, but you can also visit their beauty, floral, and lifestyle boutique in the heart of Belmont Village. Harp & Finn Company have also created these gorgeous centerpiece arrangements that are at your tables. And thanks to our centerpiece sponsors at Bondi & Associates, this year these beautiful blooms will go from this event over to Hospice Waterloo Region to give care and comfort to those in our community living with a life-threatening illness. So thank you to Bondi & Associates and our decor and floral partners, Harp & Finn Company, for making it possible.
I love that that's where they're going. Yay. Now it's time for the Professional Award 40 and Over, sponsored by Home Hardware. Please welcome Tricia Owens, Director of Communications. Wow, I should be able to say that. I work in it. For Home Hardware to introduce the award.
Hi, I'm Tricia Owens from Home Hardware. Everyone at Home Hardware is proud to support the 2026 BMO Women of the Year Awards, celebrating women who lead, build, and strengthen our community. As a Canadian company founded on independent ownership, Home Hardware understands the value of dedication, craftsmanship, and long-term commitment. Our dealer owners and teams help build homes, businesses, and communities every day, and that same spirit is reflected in the remarkable women we honor tonight. As the proud sponsor of the Professional Award 40 years and over, Home Hardware joins everyone in the room in congratulating this year's outstanding nominees. These women have demonstrated an exceptional commitment to professional growth and excellence, using their experience to make a lasting impact in their fields and in the communities they serve. The Professional Award recognizes a woman whose achievements in her vocation have brought distinction to herself and to the broader community. At Home Hardware, we recognize that meaningful success is built over time through courage, perseverance, and hard work, and we applaud the dedication each of these nominees represents. Congratulations and best wishes to all of the nominees in the Professional 40 Years and Over category from everyone at Home Hardware.
Here are the nominees for the Professional 40 Years and Older Award, presented by Home Hardware. Dawn Baird, Leslie Chimpaglia, Ashlyn Clancy, Jacqueline Hewson, Danielle Jaworski, Fawn Lang, Kate McCrae Bristol, Judy Nairn, Cheryl Patricevich, Jacinda Rietzma, Rebecca Steckley, Tammy Webster.
And please welcome back Tricia Owens. Thanks for being here tonight. The recipient of the 2026 Professional Award 40 and over is Ashlyn Clancy. Ashlyn Clancy is Deputy Leader of the Green Party of Ontario and MPP for Kitchener Centre. Her commitment to public service began from her days as a school social worker, where she supported refugee youth and their families and provided mental health support to vulnerable students. Motivated by the need for systemic change, Ashlyn entered politics at the municipal level as a city councillor before being elected to Queen's Park as an MPP. She has introduced legislation focused on ending homelessness, improved support for people with disabilities, and policies that focus on democracy, environmental, and economic justice. Join us in congratulating Ashlyn Clancy and welcome her to the stage.
Thank you very much, and congrats to all the nominees. What an amazing group. I mean, look around. I want all of you at your tables to look around because it's such an amazing group that I'm looking out at the crowd tonight. Yeah, I want to give 3 cheers for the organizing committee. If all the people who helped organize tonight's event can kind of give a wave. Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Yeah, it's a beautiful evening and so memorable. I have to do sorry, I'm going to do that listy thing that we do. But I'm so proud to be the MPP for Kitchener Centre. It's not easy being green. I think you've heard that said. You have 50% of the Green Ontario caucus with you tonight. We almost have as many Green members as people named Dave Smith. So yeah, it's a long journey, but I want to thank my kids. They're my why. I want to make sure we can feed them broccoli and help them with their homework, but I want them to have clean air and clean water and a livable planet. My parents, who I love dearly, would really support me because it does take a village. I think a lot of the people who are up here tonight are surrounded by thoughtful, kind people, and of course my partner, who puts up with a lot. I kind of dropped the bag, but thank you for coming tonight and always supporting me and making sure people eat. But really, and all my mentors, Mike Morris, Mike Schreiner, Katerina, Nadine Green, there's so much wisdom in this community in the Waterloo region that I'm grateful for, and I want to keep that cup empty, like full of energy and taking care of myself, but empty and receiving the wisdom that people have to share. But in this day, there's a lot of division in our social media feeds, in politics. There's a lot of authoritarianism across the world, and I'm grateful that people have supported me. I didn't always think that I would be a politician. You kind of look around at some stage and question, like, am I the person who could step forward for a livable planet, for folks who are homeless, and a kind of loving, joyful politics that I hope to bring. Sometimes it can be salty and spicy, but yeah. So I just encourage all of you in this room, if you see someone at your table who you think has it in them to be that kind of leader and stand for the things they believe in, please tap their shoulders. We know it takes, 4 to 7 taps for a woman to actually see that in themselves. And I akin it to like jumping off a cliff, but you have to keep jumping. So be there to help make sure their parachute opens, but also I hope you see it in yourself to take that leap of faith and do the thing that matters to you, because people power is really what we have right now, and I really believe in that. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you tonight. Thank you. Okay.
Congratulations, Ashlyn. You can go that way. Or either way, it doesn't matter. It's totally up to you.
It's a fun little dance you did there, though. It was kind of
also, thank you for being so sparkly. Our 2026 BMO Financial Group Women of the Year recipient for Professional 40 and Over is Ashlyn Clancy. And thank you again to Home Hardware for sponsoring this award. The next award is our Vanguard Award for those under 40 years, presented by Pillars Fine Foods. Let's go to Melissa Chatton from Pillars to hear more about this category.
Hello, I'm Melissa Chatton from Pillars Fine Foods.
At its very beginning in 1957, Pillars was founded by a young entrepreneur with a bold vision and the determination to bring it to life. Today, we are proud to be a Canadian-owned company and a lasting example of what youthful ambition, courage, and hard work can achieve. While much has changed over the decades, the spirit that launched Pillars remains the same. Our company continues to stand as a legacy of entrepreneurial drive and a reminder that great ideas, when paired with passion, can leave a lasting impact. In that spirit, Pillars Fine Foods is proud to be the sponsor of the Vanguard Award for Entrepreneurs and Professionals Under 40. This award honors a woman who's making remarkable strides in her career, demonstrating exceptional leadership potential, and paving the way for future success. These nominees are innovators and trailblazers, inspiring others through innovation, creativity, and positive impact on their profession and community. Congratulations to all of tonight's Vanguard Award nominees, with best wishes from everyone at Pillars Fine Foods.
Here are the nominees for the Vanguard Entrepreneur Professional Under 40 Award, presented by Pillars Fine Foods. Christine Clark, Leanne Evans, Afra Fatima, Catherine Galazan, Chantel Moore, Saba Oji, Amanda Pinto, Dr. Sarisha Rambatla, Bree Rosiar.
It's an amazing group of nominees. Thank you to Rachel Brunsovich from Pillars for joining us on stage to help with this presentation. And the recipient of the 2026 Vanguard Award is Sarisha Rambatla. Before the age of 40, Dr. Sarisha Rambatla has already transformed how hospitals in Waterloo Region adopt AI, pioneered research, making AI greener and more accessible, and built a world-class research program at the University of Waterloo, an assistant professor, Val Donovan Endowed Chair, and 2025 Engineering Research Excellence Award recipient. She holds a PhD in electrical engineering and directs the Critical Machine Learning Lab, securing $3.6 million in funding, including $2.1 million as sole PI. Her research has sparked conversations coast to coast, from local hospitals to CBC radio stations nationwide, and she has mentored 21 graduate students and 40+ undergrads, championing women and diverse innovators across Waterloo Region and beyond. Congratulations, Sarisha Rambatla.
Woo-woo! That's amazing.
I was not prepared for this at all. So I'll probably, that's a good or a bad thing, depending upon, I could speak for a really long time because I lecture every, so you're in for a treat. I'd like to keep it short in the sense that first and foremost, I think about my maternal grandmother who is uneducated, and yet had all of her children, including the women, actually enter STEM. And my mom has a master's degree in STEM as a result. And I could actually see that she would self-select. And to that, I would say, be fearless and do not self-select. If you do not put your name in there, somebody else will, and that's okay, but there's enough room for everyone. It's not like only a select group of people get there. So we all need community, we all need our friends and family around us, but more importantly, look out for your peers, look out for people who are just very close to giving up. So with that, thanks a lot to my friends who are here, my spouse, Yash, who's here, and also thanks a lot to my dean, Mary Wells, who nominated me. So if I left out your name, well, I'll remember it later for sure. And I'll say sorry, but I see a lot of people that I can be friends with, so thank you for being here. And to all the amazing people who have been nominated with me, I know that we can be friends. So thanks a lot again. Oh yeah, thanks to my students as well, and my mentors. Thank you.
Congratulations, Sarisha.
Yeah, you know her students were waiting for the...
Absolutely.
When's she going to mention us?
Also, 21 graduate students. You look 21, Sarisha. That's right? That's amazing. Thank you, Rachel, and everyone at Pillars Fine Foods for supporting this award. Up next is the Entrepreneur Award for 40 and over, presented by Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker with Chestnut Park West. And here's Miranda to tell us more about the category.
Hello, my name is Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker with Chestnut Park West. As a woman entrepreneur myself, I know that success doesn't happen overnight. It's built through vision, resilience, and leadership. It is earned over time. Tonight, we honor those qualities with the Women of the Year Award, celebrating exceptional entrepreneurs over 40 who continue to lead, innovate, and inspire at the highest level. Each of our nominees represents excellence in business, strength in leadership, and a powerful example of what's possible when experience meets purpose. It is my honor to recognize these remarkable women and sponsor the BMO Women of the Year Award for Entrepreneurs 40 and over. Congratulations to all of the nominees.
Here are the nominees for the Entrepreneur Award, 40 years and older, presented by Chestnut Park West. Beth Barodi, Melissa Durrell, Ashley Gould, Jennifer Mary, Christy Miller, Sandy Malachek, Ren Navarro.
Congratulations to all the nominees. Thank you to Miranda for being here tonight to help us with this presentation. And the recipient of the 2026 Entrepreneur Award 40 and over is Christy Miller. Christy Miller is the founder of The Scented Market, an entrepreneur who has built a thriving, award-winning Canadian home fragrance brand rooted in purpose, community, and education. What began in her kitchen has grown into a recognized business, creating phthalate-free scented soy candles that bring comfort into people's homes. Beyond building her company, Christy is deeply committed to giving back through community initiatives, mentorship, and sharing her entrepreneurial journey to help others succeed. She believes knowledge should be shared, not guarded, and is passionate about empowering fellow entrepreneurs, especially women, to believe in their ideas and build businesses that thrive. Please welcome Christy Miller, our 2026 BMO Financial Group Women of the Year recipient for Entrepreneur 40 and over.
She's wearing a cape like a superhero.
Well, you'll still be able to fly. You'll be good. If you trip, you're fine.
Yeah, I actually put this dress on Instagram tonight, and my community voted I should wear the red one. So here I am in my cape. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all the women who are sitting here who make a difference every day. Thank you to the men who showed up in this room to support their women. It truly means the world to me. And I didn't grow up thinking I was going to be an entrepreneur. I actually I'm a university dropout to become an entrepreneur back when entrepreneurship was not cool. And when I started the Scented Market, I was burning toxic candles that were affecting my hormone health, my fertility, and I thought, I really just want to educate women on candle care, candle safety, and how it's affecting our health and our bodies. And so I really set out to build a business and build a community, actually not build a business, just build a community to educate and teach people. And it very naturally turned into a business very quickly. So I'm so honored to be here tonight, to be in front of you as an entrepreneur, as a university dropout who became something and who became someone. And it means the world to me. And thank you so much. Yeah.
Congratulations, Christine. Christy Miller is flying around the stage.
It's 2 in a row that did dances on the stage. I love that.
Congratulations, Christy, and thank you so much, Miranda O'Sullivan, for sponsoring this award category. We are down to our final 3 awards. Can you believe it?
I don't know, that's still media.
No one's going home tonight, okay? So we're done.
If we're staying here, you're staying here.
No one leaves the show. That's what PJ and I always say to each other. No one leaves the room. Okay, that's it. This has been yet another great community-focused event brought to us by the leadership and volunteers of Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. In fact, this entire night is put together by a group of very dedicated volunteers. Their hard work and dedication is deeply evident here in this room. We would also like to thank Governor Brown for sponsoring the volunteer table and helping us recognize these amazing women who made tonight possible. So thank you. And speaking of amazing volunteers, please welcome the president of KW Oktoberfest. His name is actually Daryl Fletcher, but you know him as Chef D.
This is my favorite night of the year. Before I was president, we would come in and purchase a table, and just, it's very inspiring for me. It's very inspiring for my granddaughter and my daughter to be here as well. So with further ado, good evening, everyone. It's a real honor to be here at the 51st Annual Women of the Year celebration, an event that's about so much more than awards and tradition. Today is a celebration of what's possible when women lead, mentor, and lift up one another. As president of the Oktoberfest board, I'm proud that our festival can help create a space for recognition like this. And as an ally, I want to say clearly, this work matters. When women are heard, valued, and supported, our community, our organizations, and our culture gets stronger. My job, and the job of every leader in the room, and there's lots of leaders here, is to keep opening doors, to listen, to act, and to make sure the next generation, and that's my granddaughter in this room, yes, has even more opportunity than the last, and you heard that with Joan. Thank you, everyone who made this evening possible. Karina and Kate, right on. For leading such a strong committee, and the mighty Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest staff, Lori, Sarah Jane, Carol, Valerie, and Tracy. You're a small but mighty team, and I say this all the time when I come into that office. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations to today's honorees. Thank you for what you do and for the example that you set. Now, it's not only a one-day celebration because, you know, I am the president of the largest legal party in the region. So why don't we keep the celebration going? Right? Okay, like, you're right, it's Thursday. They're sleeping out here. Let's keep the celebration going. That's almost there, isn't it?
It's medium, Jeff D. Make it happen.
Let's get the celebration going. Much better. We also want to invite you to join us this Saturday, right here in Bigham's, our second annual Women's Expo. You'll find tickets on the table, so you have no excuses, and it's supposed to rain, so guess what? No gardening in your future. You're coming here to the, now I've lost my spot. Table. We've created something truly special, featuring incredible speakers, panelists, nearly 90 vendors, including yours truly. Well, we'll be bringing cookies and soup for all your, you have to come for that, right? I'd like to take a moment to shout out Trimark Group, Crystal Darling, one of our nominees tonight, who sponsored the Future Leaders program for the Expo, providing complimentary tickets for 100 post-secondary students to attend. Well done. This is the other reason this committee is so good. We got so many darn do-gooders out there. With everything from inspiring conversations to delicious samples, we'll make sure that happens, and diverse shopping opportunities, there's something for everyone. I hope to see you there. And Thank you, guys. You guys do such a great job. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Chef D.
I have a legitimate question. How many pairs of shorts do you own? You lost track? Yeah, well, we know 0, right? All right, thank you, Chef D. Let's move on to the Group Achievement Award presented this year by Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. Let's listen to Andre Kellingbeck of the Oktoberfest ambassador, as he tells us more about this award category.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Andre Kellingbeck, and I am the 2025-2026 Oktoberfest Ambassador. At Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest, we understand that great things can happen when people come together with a shared purpose, like in 1969 when a group of local business leaders came together to build a new festival to benefit all of Waterloo region. Collaboration, inclusion, and community partnership are how we build a more resilient future. That is why the BMO Women of the Year Group Achievement Award is so special. This award celebrates groups of 2 or more women who have worked collectively to create meaningful change through community service. This year's nominees include outstanding organizations making a powerful impact in areas such as women's health, safety, homelessness, professional development, community connection, and sport. Together, they show us what is possible when women lead side by side. Congratulations to all of the group achievement nominees from all of us at Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest.
Here are the nominees for the Group Achievement Award, presented by Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. Curated KW. Night Warriors Women's Cricket Team. She Shares Women's Giving Circle. Shelter Movers Southwestern Ontario. Waterloo Region Family Network. Women in Communications and Technology Waterloo Chapter. Women's Crisis Services of Waterloo Region.
Congrats to all of our nominees, and please welcome Andre Kellingbeck, our Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest ambassador, here on the stage to help present this award. The recipient of the 2026 Group Achievement Award is Shelter Movers, Southwestern Ontario. Come on up, Courtney and Ashley. They are the leadership team of Shelter Movers, Southwestern Ontario, and are dedicated to making the community a safer place. With diverse backgrounds and experiences, they lead a team of over 120 volunteers who have completed over 1,075 moves in Southwestern Ontario since December of 2020, helping survivors of intimate partner and gender-based violence relocate to safety. Over the past year, they have also taken on leadership of the Greater Toronto team of 250 dedicated volunteers who have completed over 500 moves in the past year alone. Together, they coordinate logistics, provide support, and ensure each move is carried out with dignity and care. Their commitment to safety, empowerment, and community collaboration drives their mission to create a future free of violence, one move at a time. Please welcome Courtney and Ashley to accept the award on behalf of Shelter Movers, Southwestern Ontario.
Thank you so much. This is incredible. Congratulations to all the nominees tonight. A lot of the organizations we work with are also fellow nominees, and I just want to thank them for trusting us to be a part of the survivors' journeys that we're able to be a part of. We've now completed over 1,100 moves in Southwestern Ontario. This time last year, we were doing about 24 moves a month, and we have 21 moves in the next 2 weeks. So the need is great in this community. Thank you.
And I'll just quickly say, if you're looking for volunteer opportunities, please sign up. Whether you can drive a vehicle, lift a box, or just help lead a team, we are always looking for folks over the age of 18 who want to come out and help us. So thank you so much.
Congratulations, ladies. Congratulations to everyone involved with Shelter Movers, our 2026 Group Achievement Award recipients. And congratulations to all of our recipients so far. We're down to the final 2 BMO Financial Group Women of the Year awards. Next up is the Young Adult Award, which is proudly sponsored by YW Kitchener-Waterloo. Let's hear what they have to say about the category.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Breton, CEO at the YWCA in Kitchener-Waterloo. At RYW, our mission is rooted in empowering women, amplifying young voices, and nurturing leadership that creates positive change in our community. We believe that leadership doesn't wait for adulthood. It begins when young women step forward with compassion, courage, and a commitment to making a difference. That belief is why we're honored to present the Young Adult Award, recognizing an exceptional young woman between the ages of 14 and 21 who's actively shaping our community, whether through volunteering, fundraising, school leadership, or social activism. Tonight's nominees are already making a meaningful impact, and they're inspiring others along the way. These remarkable young women remind us that the future of Kitchener-Waterloo is bright, inclusive, and driven by purpose. In addition to this recognition, the award recipient will receive the Jennifer Campbell Memorial Scholarship, generously supported by Rogers Radio Group, helping to empower the next chapter of their journey. On behalf of all of us at YWCA Kitchener-Waterloo, we congratulate all of the Young Adult Award nominees. Your leadership, passion, and dedication inspire us all.
Here are the nominees for the Young Adult Award, presented by YW Kitchener-Waterloo. Delaney Armstrong, Mireya Avila Cano, Sarah Bayrakdarian, Sierra Blackburn, Katerina Brezavon, Abby Byers, Samantha DeSalvo, Maya Flinton, Nancy G, Elisa Gradanis, Anne Hambley, Iona Jaswal, Gurnur Kaur, Cameron Sumlinsky, Zoe Talbot, Brianna Thomas, Jiang Tran, Henrietta Van Niekerk.
And please welcome Karen Coviello from YW Kitchener-Waterloo on stage to help present this award. The Young Adult Award category is particularly special to us at Country 106.7, as the recipient of this award will also receive the Memorial Jennifer Campbell Scholarship. So, yes, well-deserved round of applause for Jennifer. This is always a tough part of this event for me because Jennifer was such a huge part of this community and obviously a huge part of my life as my co-host for 5 years. For those of you who knew Jennifer, you know just how fierce her personality was as she hosted this event many, many times, and how much she loved emceeing this event. Jennifer and I did the morning show for about 5 years together before she passed, and when you do a show together, like we do, like Robin and I do, you work side by side every morning for 5 or 6 hours, and you really do get to know someone, and they become another partner in your life. And one of the things that I learned very early on about who Jennifer Campbell was as a person was that she was an unapologetic champion of all things women, for sure. As much as she was driven to be successful, as successful as she possibly could, she was just as passionate and excited about watching other women succeed. And I found this quote from tennis great Serena Williams. I'm sure you've heard of her. She dominated her sport for many, many years, but reveled in the success of others. And I think it sums up exactly how Jennifer felt and how each of you here tonight feel as well. The success of every woman should be the inspiration to another. We should raise each other up, make sure you're very courageous, be strong, extremely kind, and above all, be humble. And on behalf of Rogers Media and Jennifer, congratulations to each of your nominees and winners tonight. And of course, to our award recipient, the 2026 Young Adult Award is Iona Jaswal. Iona Jaswal is a 15-year-old powerhouse and the founder of the Kindness and Smile Zone, a global youth-led organization turning her own journey as a pediatric patient into a platform for change. Iona has built a movement that has reached 3,000 plus views and impacted 400 plus children across 10 countries in less than 1 year. A grade 10 high-achieving honors student and published author of Colors of Courage. She leads a global team of 25 international volunteers. Iona is a CBC-featured visionary who proves that age is truly no barrier to creating and leading massive and measurable social impact worldwide. Iona is not able to be here tonight, but she has sent the video and a thanks to all of you on her behalf.
Good evening, everyone. I'm incredibly honored and deeply humbled to accept the BMO Young Adult of the Year Award. To be awarded alongside the phenomenal people recognized tonight is a privilege, and as a 15-year-old changemaker, this moment is both surreal and incredibly encouraging. I want to extend my deepest gratitude to BMO Financial Group and everyone else who helped make this event possible, and for creating a platform that champions the voices of women and girls. Thank you to the judges, my teachers, and my volunteer team at the Kindness and Smile Zone. A super special shout out to my incredible family and my biggest cheerleaders, my dad, my sister, and my mom, who never told me to wait to create a positive change. Thank you for being my life's true foundation. I wouldn't be here today without your unwavering belief in my dreams. When I look at the world around me, I don't see problems that we have to wait until adulthood to solve. I see opportunities for immediate action. That belief is what drove me to launch the Kindness and Smile Zone in June of 2025, a global youth-led organization aimed at driving positive social change and spreading smiles to sick children across the globe. My personal health journey and experiences in hospitals since birth inspired me to write and publish a middle-grade novella called Colors of Courage, using the power of storytelling to foster empathy and courage in young readers. And it's what fuels my passion today as an advocate for youth mental health and chronically ill children's well-being. I look forward to a future where I can contribute to pediatric medicine. Lately, my journey has brought some incredible milestones, from speaking with CBC News to being recognized by the Riddle Hall Foundation for the Ingenious Plus Regional Award. But being named BMO's Young Adult of the Year Award is something that resonates deeply with my heart. To me, this award isn't just a celebration of what I've already done. It is an opportunity to showcase as well as encourage other youth as to what youth-led innovation can achieve. It proves that age does not define our capacity to lead or to serve others. To all the young people watching this tonight, please never dilute your ambition or wait for an opportunity to come in order to impact the world. Your ideas are valid, your voice is necessary, and you are ready right now. I've learned through my own experiences in hospitals that a health challenge doesn't need to determine your whole life. And the same goes for any obstacle you face in life. I believe that we are defined not by the challenges we live through, but by the change we choose to create. Receiving this incredible honor encourages me to keep going, to push further, and to do even more for others. Thank you for believing in the power of the next generation, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening.
It is our pleasure to recognize her as the Young Adult Award winner, sponsored by YW Kitchener-Waterloo, and present her with the Jennifer Campbell Scholarship, sponsored by Rogers Radio Group, presented in loving memory of our dear friend and radio co-host, Jennifer Campbell.
We have Lila and Ava here with our giant check presentation.
Come in the middle. Okay.
That's a heavy check right there. Congratulations to Iona Jaswal. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, giant check. My favorite of the checks. And now, everyone, I know you were like, it's never going to be time, but here we are. The final award of the evening. The last award presentation is for the Lifetime Achievement Award. sponsored by Schlegel Villages. Let's welcome Jillian Alexander from Schlegel Villages to introduce the award category.
Good evening. My name is Jillian Alexander, and I'm proud to be representing Schlegel Villages. The story behind tonight's nominees are truly inspiring, many of them spanning decades of dedication, leadership, and impact. The BMO Women of the Year celebrate extraordinary women in our community who have shaped Waterloo Region through their volunteerism, professionalism, excellence, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. The Lifetime Achievement Award holds a special significance, recognizing women whose exceptional contributions have had a lasting impact in our region for more than 35 years. Schlegel Villages is honored to recognize these remarkable women. To every nominee in this category, thank you for being our role models, our mentors, our advocates, and your leadership and dedication continue to strengthen and inspire our community. Congratulations to all Lifetime Achievement nominees from everyone at Schlegel Villages.
Here are the nominees for the Lifetime Achievement Award, presented by Schlegel Villages. Marcella Habermel, Lucia Harrison, Judy Nairn, Cheryl Patricevic, Weihua Zhuang.
Welcome, Jillian Alexander from Schlegel Villages, to our here to help present the award. The award recipient for the 2026 Lifetime Achievement Award is Judy Nairn. Now that's a round of applause. A lifelong resident.
A standing ovation is happening.
Nice. A lifelong resident of Waterloo Region, Judy Nairn has over 35 years experience in the nonprofit and business sectors. Since 2012, she has served as the Executive Director of Hospice of Waterloo Region. Prior to this, she held the position of Director of Business at Mosaic Counseling and Family Services. Her earlier experience includes owner of the Canadian Automotive and Trucking Institute and IT specialist. Judy also has served on several volunteer boards, including 16 years on the Waterloo Catholic District School Board, 9 years on the board of the United Way of Cambridge and North Dumfries, and 6 years on the Board of Governors of St. Jerome's University. She is also a longtime member of the Kitchener-Westmount Rotary Club. All of this makes her a truly deserving recipient of the BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Lifetime Achievement Award, sponsored by Schlegel Villages. Please welcome Judy Nairn.
I literally have nothing to say. I truly am shocked and so appreciative. Thank you. Thank you to my team who's been so supportive. Lifetime achievement makes it sound like it's over. It's not over. There's still much to be done, and this is an incredible category of nominees, which is why I don't think I ever expected this to happen. But thank you all.
Congratulations, Judy! Winner of the 2026 Lifetime Achievement Award. And thank you again to Schlegel Villages for supporting this award. Please join us in congratulating all of our BMO Financial Group Women of the Year Award recipients for 2026. And a reminder to please not leave without your photo taken.
Yeah, that photo at the end, again, it's like herding cats. We got to make sure everybody knows to stay afterwards, okay?
We will find you. We will find you.
Yeah, we're very good at finding people.
And now, after celebrating all of these accolades and inspiration, there's one more group of women we need to recognize. And that is the volunteer organizing committee who put this entire evening together. Please welcome the most beautiful princess in the room with her beautiful dress, Karina Graff, Chair of the Women of the Year Organizing Committee, for some final remarks. This dress is outstanding.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. As we come to the close of tonight's celebration, I want to take a moment to reflect on the stories behind the extraordinary women we're celebrating tonight. Stories of women advancing science, transforming healthcare, mentoring the next generation, building businesses, advocating for equity, strengthening our communities, and creating opportunities for others to thrive. We celebrated researchers whose work is changing lives around the world, entrepreneurs using innovation to solve everyday challenges, educators and advocates working to create spaces where people feel seen, supported, and empowered, and young women who are already leading with remarkable courage, vision, and compassion. And while every story is unique, they all shared something powerful in common: a commitment to making life better for others. Again and again tonight, we saw people using their talents not simply to achieve personal success, but to open doors, to solve problems, to build community, and to create lasting impact. That is what makes tonight so meaningful. The women we honored are researchers and entrepreneurs, artists and advocates, mentors and change makers. Some are leading global conversations, and some are quietly transforming lives, one person at a time. All of them remind us that leadership is not defined by title or stage, but by impact. And for that impact, I want to say thank you to all of the nominees and award recipients tonight. You truly are changing lives. I also want to extend a heartfelt thanks to the people who make these awards possible, to our incredible organizing committee: Ada, Adriana, Amelia, Carmen, Clarice, Evie, Ashari, Kelly, Kirsty, Monica, Radhika, Tony, and Iji, and our amazing Vice Chair, Kate. Thank you for the passion, time, and care you've poured into this event. Shefty said it already, but it can't be said enough. To the Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest team, Tracy, Laura, Sarah Jane, Carol, Val, Esther, and Maya, thank you for your partnership and helping bring this celebration to life so seamlessly. To our adjudication committee, Brenda Halloran, Charmaine Dean, Emily Pike, Jan Basso, Kim Wilhelm, Martha George, Mary Beth Kennedy, Melissa Reed, Rochelle Williams, Sarah Shafiq, and Uzma Bhutto. Thank you for the thoughtful and very difficult work of reviewing so many inspiring nominations. And of course, thank you to our sponsors and to Robin and PJ from Country 106.7 for keeping tonight running so smoothly and bringing such great energy to the evening. Before we leave tonight, I hope we can carry these stories with us. Let them remind us to champion one another, to celebrate women loudly and often, and to never underestimate the impact one person can have on a community. Because the stories we heard tonight will ripple far beyond this room. Thank you again for being part of such a meaningful evening and for helping us to continue this incredible tradition of recognizing and uplifting women in Waterloo Region. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, Karina. Please give a huge round of applause to Karina and the entire organizing committee for Women of the Year.
Reminder for you, you can watch the program on Rogers TV, premiering on Saturday, May 23rd at 9, and there will be repeats on Sunday, May 24th, Tuesday,
I'll be
May
over
26th,
for that, remember.
and Saturday, June 6th, all on Rogers TV. We'd also like to thank all of tonight's recipients, and remember to come to the stage for a group photo courtesy of Kinsella Marketing. If you purchased a package from Wrapped in Wonder, don't forget to pick it up as you leave if you haven't already. And anyone who received a notification that you successfully bid on a silent auction item can pick up your items tonight if you are here in the room.
Please keep it going for our event sponsors: BMO Financial Group, Gowling WLG, our decor and floral sponsor, Harp and Finn Company, Conestoga Mall, our Wrapped in Wonder sponsor, the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce for the photo booth, Govan Brown, our volunteer sponsor, Rogers TV, our broadcast partners, and our friends at Rogers Radio Group, including Chime 96.7, City News 570, and Country 106.7. Centerpiece sponsor, Bondi and Associates, Sherwood, Thunderstorm Productions and Thunderstorm Snacks in Eric's Place, Place, TD Bank, our entertainment sponsor, and all of our many award category sponsors. Please join us tonight as we say one last thank you to all of our nominees and recipients. And in the words of Shania Twain, let's go home, girls.
Good night, everybody. Drive safe.
Let's go, girls.